And good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Welcome to my test broadcast, I guess you could say, JR's Coffee Shop podcast. I finally think I ironed out all the technical issues that I've been having over the last month or two. And it was just one piece of hardware that was causing all the problems, so did away with that, and everything seems to look better. Everything seems to sound better. So the only way I can really try it all out is if I try it all out. So anyway, good, happy Saturday morning to you. What do I got going on here? This is the Death Wish coffee mug, one of many that I have. Some that I have bought myself, some that were sent to me as a gift, but this one here is the 2019 Death Wish coffee. What is it? The world's strongest coffee mug. So pretty cool. Drinking the what am I drinking? The 1850 Trailblazer blend. So cheers. Oh, heaven. So how the heck are you? How you doing? Welcome to another, well, I was going to say glorious Saturday morning, but it's not glorious. It's cloudy as shit. It's raining. It's cold. It should be, here we are in southern Minnesota. August just got done and over with, and we're now in September. And, it should be in the either low 90s, upper 80s, and it's just been nothing but cold. Like, I don't know, 30, 40 degrees colder than it should be usually. So instead of the air, we have the heat on in the house. So it's freaking cold. It's freezing. Anyway, how are you doing? Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know you're tuning in. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what kind of coffee you're drinking. If you got a quick little camera or a little smartphone, you can take a quick snapshot of your coffee mug of choice this morning. Throw that up on the post. Let me know how you're doing. The only thing I don't have is my podcast notes didn't transfer over to my MacBook Pro here from the other MacBook Pro over there. So just going to wing it. So much for that. But everything else seems to be working. I've got, what do I got going on here? I got 4 cameras, all kinds of goofy ass audio shit going on. So I'm on a Mac. I'm using Ecamm Live as my encoder, which then goes to restream.io, which then from there goes out to, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Still waiting on the LinkedIn and what's the other one that I can't broadcast to? Instagram. So for now, it's just going to be YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. The only bad thing for me is that I can see the comments, but you guys can't. Cross-platform, I should say. So in other words, if somebody, unless I put it up on the screen, so which is why I'm using Ecamm, so I'll bring in the comments. The only goofy thing is, and of course, there's one goofy thing. I forgot to mute the phones. Is that people who are, let's say, on YouTube can see all the comments in YouTube, but they can't see people who are commenting in Facebook or Twitch. Same thing on Twitch. People can see what they're doing on Twitch, but they can't see comments from Facebook and YouTube. So the only way I can fix that is through Ecamm Live, but then I have to manually put up the comments. So, for example, let's see what I can do here. So, for example, if somebody leaves a comment on Facebook, then I got to click on the Facebook comment right there. bring that down a little bit here so you can, there we go. So then everybody can see the comment. But, if there's 20 Facebook comments, I can't possibly manually do that. But what I'm going to do, and unfortunately my son is asleep right now because he works nights. Every other weekend he's going to help me out, kind of engineer or produce the podcast, the video podcasts, because then he can sit here next to me where all the audio magic happens, and he can see the screens over here up on the wall, and he can go through all of the comments and sit there and select all the comments to show up on the screen. And so like in my Twitch, if somebody leaves a Twitch comment, I have to click on it, and then there it is. And if somebody leaves a comment, let's see, on YouTube, oh, YouTube isn't showing up. All right. Give me one quick second. All right. Okay. Apparently I had to kickstart YouTube. So there we go. There's YouTube. So yeah, so I just basically have to, manually put up comments on the screen, which is fine. I guess from a security standpoint or whatever. I can just pick and choose what comments I want to show to everyone. Otherwise, depending on what platform you're on, if you're on Facebook, you'll see all the Facebook comments. If you're on YouTube, you'll see all the YouTube people commenting. And if you're on Twitch, obviously you'll see all of the folks on Twitch. Again, the problem for me is trying to keep up with all those comments on the different platforms all at the same time. So that's obviously going to be a problem for me when I'm doing live streaming. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. I probably will. I mean, the easy solution, just do what I'm doing right now. Just pick and choose what comments I want to react to, which comments I want to answer. It's just but that's a problem because, again, if I have 20 comments on each platform, I can't possibly answer 60 questions or 60, address 60 comments or whatever. So what I may end up just doing is, pick one day a week for each platform. So, like maybe on Mondays, when I'm doing my biz dev podcast, I stream live to just Facebook. And this is just as an example. So I think maybe Friday night, I broadcast, just to Twitch. Saturdays, I broadcast just on YouTube or something like that. My noise gate is a little too strong, I think, here. So, but anyway, so I may end up having to just do that because then I can, dedicate my time to just one platform on that day. And, because then I can interact better, like with the folks on Twitch, I can, have all of my on-screen stuff and everything going. I can just, focus on just that platform. And, Friday nights, maybe just Facebook only or something like that. Cause then I can focus on, cause each platform has its own, pros and cons. Each platform has its own stuff that you can do and use, and they all look different. You interact with people differently. It's just goofy. But the cool thing about this, though, on the Saturday Morning Coffee Shop podcast is I can tie in all the platforms. by streaming live to all of the platforms, and then I can still see all of the comments. It's just that you guys can't. So unless I put it up on the screen. So anyway, so how the heck are you again? I know I probably asked that a couple times, but leave a comment down in the comment section below. I will see it, and I may even post it up on the screen too. So let me know what kind of coffee you're drinking. And like I say, if you got a quick hand and you can take a quick snapshot of the coffee mug you're drinking from, post it up. I'll throw it up on the screen. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Anyway, like I say, this is just my test video podcast. I'm so happy just because I finally resolved all of my technical issues. And, it only took, a month and a half, 6 weeks to figure out this shit. And it all came down to one piece of hardware. And it was my, what do they call it, a DAW? It was my audio interface. It was the Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. And, God, what a pain in the ass, man. And once I finally, once that piece was out of the picture, every single problem that I had went away. Everything now works just flawlessly, which is phenomenal, because I was, all jealous here. I'm like watching other people's live streams and podcasts and everything, just everything looks so phenomenal. Everything sounded so phenomenal. And mine, I was just struggling every week. I mean, you guys know that. I was just, struggling every week. I mean, forget about the fact that I could never show up on time. I'm always running late, but hey, I got my coffee. I got to set up the whole studio. I got to get everything going, but whatever, just excuses. But, yeah, nothing would work, and, it was dropping offline. I was getting that stupid skipping. Oh my God, that was the worst, was that audible, like skipping both on the video and the audio, which I couldn't figure out. I was like, why? I get the audio piece of it, since it was an audio issue. How in the hell was that affecting the video? Well, it was affecting it because as I was streaming, you got the audio stuff coming in, but I also had the video coming in, albeit on different channels. It was still USB, both on the video cameras and the audio interfaces. But for whatever reason, which I still don't understand, is that Scarlett 2i2 was just slamming, was sucking up all the resources on the Mac, and the CPU was just grabbing that CPU, and every time it effed up, it would F up the video too. So that's why I was getting all those skipping and that all the crap going on. So I'm like, I don't get it, man. I got a kick-ass internet connection. I've got a 600 meg down, 20 meg up. I'm streaming to, restream.io, which then took a single, signal and broadcast it live out to multiple platforms. But the video looked like shit. The audio sounded like shit. I had all those glitches and all the goofy shit going on. I just didn't get it. And here, like I say, it came all down to just one piece of hardware. And what a pain in the ass. Anyway. Leave a comment down below. Say hi. Let me know how you're doing. It's a Saturday morning here in southern Minnesota. It's cold as shit outside. It's raining, but I got my coffee, so I'm happy. I got you guys. I'm happy. So this is just kind of my test podcast. Now that everything is resolved, all the technical issues are resolved, I just wanted to put it through its paces one final time here before I start on a consistent basis doing my podcasts, my Friday night video live broadcasts. And yeah, so just let me know how I look. Let me know how I sound. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what kind of coffee you're drinking. Just a little bit of interaction here so I can start throwing comments up. And yeah, cheers. Oh, heaven. test these comments here. I got my comments in there. Here's my stream elements on screen thingy. There's my Facebook comment. There's my Twitch comment. There's another Twitch comment. And there's my YouTube comment. So the comments are coming through, so that's good. Right now I've got, believe it or not, I don't know how good, you have to tell me how, I can see what I can see on my screen here. But that doesn't tell me, once it goes through its restreaming process and gets it out to restream.io, and from there it gets pushed out to the platforms, and from there it gets all squashed and goes from either 4K or 1080p down to 720 so that everybody can see the live broadcast in a halfway decent quality. But let me know how I look and how I sound. Right now I look phenomenal and sound phenomenal, but that's on my MacBook Pro here. So right now the camera I'm using straight ahead here, believe it or not, is my iPhone. That is an iPhone 10 XS Max. And believe it or not, that is a Wi-Fi connection. I couldn't get it to work via USB, which just dumb as hell. I don't get that. But I accidentally hit the Wi-Fi connection within the app on there, and boom, it worked. So I'm like, well, screw it. If it's going to work via Wi-Fi, great. And there's no lag. Everything looks great on it. And then we got other cameras here. So let's switch over to, I don't know. Let's go off the laptop here. That is my webcam on the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro is a brand spanking new 13-inch. I was going to get the 16-inch. I couldn't afford it. So it was either I get a low-end 16-inch MacBook Pro or a maxed out 13-inch MacBook Pro. From a performance standpoint, I thought, well, you got to go 16-inch because it had the higher end. What was it? The i9 processor, and then the 13-inch was, I believe, the i7. So I just went, a souped up, maxed out 13-inch MacBook Pro with 32 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte SSD drive, and seems to be working just fine. So it does have a built-in webcam. It maximum of 720p for the resolution on the camera. So let me know how that looks. And then we switch over to the mirrorless camera, which is the Canon EOS M50. So let's switch over to that camera. And there she is. So I got the, you can see my Jimi Hendrix album back here. Look at that. Check that out. Are you experienced? Have you ever been experienced? Love that album. It's just phenomenal. I can't play any tunes right now. That kind of sucks. I can if I'm on Twitch, because Twitch, it's the Wild West on Twitch, is what I found. So I'm brand spanking new to the Twitch platform. I'm a newbie. So this is kind of it's not the first time I've broadcast live on there. I've done a few other test ones. But this is kind of my cherry poppin' Twitch live stream. But what I've found on Twitch is that it's just the Wild West. It's not that they don't give a shit. They just allow everything to happen. They just, basically what I've learned is that, they're not big enough of a platform for the big, huge, multi-billion-dollar conglomerates, the media companies, the Warner Brothers, the Universals, the Comcast, the NBC, ABC, they're too small a platform for those huge multi-billion-dollar media companies to give a shit about. And so, I couldn't believe that people were streaming full-blown movies, full-blown TV episodes, like live, streaming those shows live, huge, massive copyright violations going on. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what the hell what is this? There's they're streaming live to like 10,000 people, full-blown TV episodes and movies. And I'm like, how in the hell are these people not being like banned, like shut down, like within 10 seconds? Like, how is this not? Well, what I learned is that it's not that Twitch doesn't give a shit. They do give a shit, and they're probably scared shitless that at some point these companies are going to sue them into bankruptcy, and Twitch will just go away. They'll just shut them down. Talk about the apocalypse on YouTube. I mean, the day of reckoning is coming to Twitch. I can tell you that much. Don't know when. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next month, it could be next year. At some point, somebody's going to give a shit, and you'll see lawyers swooping down in parachutes. You'll see the world's biggest, class action lawsuit that in history, and then you'll just wake up next morning and Twitch just won't be there anymore. It'll just be gone. So I don't get it. I just don't. I mean, every single executive at Twitch, you'd think, be like, well, tomorrow I could be without a job. You'd think they'd do something. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So anyway, I'm gonna test the waters. Shit, I'm gonna be up there streaming full blown metal albums, and I'm gonna why not? If they're just gonna let shit happen, what the hell? Why not? But I can't do that right now because I can't do it on YouTube. I can't do it on Facebook. Shit, they'd shut my ass down in like 3 seconds, So, but you can do it on Twitch. So, for now. But because I'm pushing this live broadcast to all the platforms, I can't, stream any music on here. Well, I mean, except unless it's copyright free, copyright safe music, which I do have, but since this is a podcast, I'll just forego that for now, and I'll mess around later tonight or something with the music stuff, and I'm going to do a couple of test broadcasts. And here, let me switch some more cameras. Let's see. Let's try the iPhone. Look at that. Hey, I got color. My face. You can see my. Looks good, huh? Maybe. I don't know. You have to tell me how I look here. Oh, I can see some more comments coming through. Good morning, JR. Looking good. So your name is not coming through. So what's up with that? I got to fix that. It was fixed earlier. I could see everybody's comments. I could see everybody's names and avatars and all that kind of stuff. But since I upgraded everything and everything got fixed, whatever I did broke that piece of it. So I need to fix that. So I'm looking good. That's good. How am I sounding? Am I sounding okay too? This is the Shure SM7B studio mic, but I can hear myself going in and out and right now, so I don't know how I'm sounding on the platforms right now. I think my noise gate is a little too sensitive. I'll have to fix that, but I'll do that when I'm not live. As long as you guys can hear me all right, then we're cool. Oh yeah, you can see my... that's where I do my voiceovers and my jingles and stuff like that. And right now I'm sitting at the podcast table. This is where I do all my podcasting. And then over there is my live stream video editing workstation kind of area, and then directly across from me is the YouTube set. So I'm going to do a recording probably later today, tonight, and just kind of show my entire man cave and the entire home studio here, walk through everything, show you guys what I'm using, just because everybody's been, those are the top questions that I typically get when I do my Q&A session, especially on Instagram. The top 10 questions are always, what are you using? What video cameras, what microphones, what headsets, what computers, what mixers, what. But I'll do a full-blown studio walkthrough later today. I'll record all that and I'll push that up to probably YouTube. So check out my YouTube channel. Just do a search for me, John Sarzoza Jr., Sarzoza. And my friends and family call me JR, so that's where the JR thing comes from. So too many Johns in the family. Even my even my sister back in the day was dating a guy named John, and then she married a guy named John, and then that marriage, well, let's just say that her, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, too many Johns in the family. Her husband's name is John also, and my dad's name is John, and so every time, you got a family thing going on and somebody goes, hey, John, we all go, what? Huh? What? So, my whole life, my friends and family basically call me JR. So when they say JR, I know who they're talking to. They're talking to me. So anyway, friends and family call me JR. So since you're a friend and some of you are family, you can just call me JR. And that's where the JR thing comes from. JR's coffee shop, JR's everything. So anyway, like I said, how the heck are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments section what you're drinking. Even if it's alcohol or tea or whatever, even though, this is the coffee shop. I think this is anyway, right? Yeah. Scared me there for a second. I thought maybe I'm doing, so what I did is I set up the live broadcast through my Facebook channel or my Facebook page. And what I did is I created a group. So I first created a fan page or a business page or whatever you want to call it on Facebook, and it's the same name as my personal profile. So I should probably change it because a lot of people are confused by it. But I created a page, and then within that page, I set up all my business stuff, and I set up groups. So one of the groups I set up is the coffee shop group, JR's Coffee Shop. So if you're not a member, join it. We got a lot of people in there now. I don't even know what the hell we're up to now. I think are we up to 100? I don't know yet. Let me pull that up here so you guys can see it too. Oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. Now you can see it. Let's see here. So if you go into Facebook and you do a search for my name, you'll find my page. So there's my page. That's my business page / fan page, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So anyway, so you come into here and there's some groups. So, oops. So if you go into groups, JR's Coffee Shop group, that's the one you want to click on, and that'll take you to my coffee shop. And if you're not yet a member, sign up. We got a lot of people signing up now. We're up to 45 members. And it's all about coffee. We can't hang out at the coffee shops yet. In fact, I met with a vendor, or I met with a client the other day, and then yesterday I met with a vendor up in Bloomington, and the coffee shops are now open, but you can't go inside. So it was freaking cold as shit and raining outside, and we're drinking coffee outside on a table for like an hour. We were just like drenched afterwards, just soaking wet, cold. I looked like a freaking wet cat. And surprised I didn't catch pneumonia. But at any rate, the coffee shops, this is our coffee shop. So since we can't hang out together in a real live coffee shop, this was my answer to that. So when the COVID hit, this was my answer to that. You know, we could hang out here. I could do my coffee shop podcast. And then after the coffee shop podcast, we could hang out together in a Zoom room. Because originally, you know, and I've since fixed this now too, but originally Facebook had the, you know, the rooms, this section here, right here, rooms. And, you know, I could create a room and then we could all chat. We could all hang out. I could see you, you could see me, we could chat, hang out. It's all private. And that was the next best thing, since we couldn't hang out face to face in a coffee shop. So that didn't work. So I ended up creating a Zoom. Many of you are familiar with the application, the cloud app called Zoom. I created a Zoom room, and then we would just hang out in there. So every Saturday after the podcast, we would hang out, and it was great. So now that I've got the Facebook thing resolved, I can create a room here after the podcast, and we can hang out. So if you're not a member yet, make sure you sign up and then join us afterwards for face-to-face hangout, where we just hang out. We drink coffee. We talk about anything. We hang out. It's a great time. It's good times. Cheers. Heaven. Anyway, so yeah, if you're not a member yet, make sure you sign up. Let me switch back. See, I'm not a pro yet. I gotta figure this shit out. There we go. Okay. I got all these buttons on the Stream Deck. So, so what is that? What camera is that? That's the Canon camera. Then I switch over to my iPhone. Check this out. Look how good that looks. I got color. I can see my face. I can see the blood pump into my face. Oh my God. Color is phenomenal. It's just a smartphone. That's all it is. It's just my iPhone 10 XS Max. And then I got the webcam too. There's the webcam. That's not too bad for 720p. You can see my, that's where I do my jingles and my voiceovers right there. And then this microphone is the Shure SM7B studio mic. Sounds phenomenal, doesn't it? I think it sounds great. Anyway, oh, let me switch it back now so I can see. There we go. Oh, I got my moon behind me. Do some moonshine. We were doing that the other day. There we go. There we go. Anywho, so how the heck are you guys? This kind of sucks. I can't see your names or your avatars. I can see all the comments coming through from Twitch, from Facebook, from YouTube. Man, everybody's up this morning. Let's see here. Let's put a few of these up here. So good morning, JR. You're looking good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's what camera do I got going on here? Oh, wrong camera. So that one should be, there we go. Wow. Check out the colors, man. What the hell's going on? That's the best one of the group here, of all the cameras. Of the 4 cameras, my smartphone, my iPhone is the best looking one of all of them, I think. And then we switch over to what should be the best one, the Canon EOS M50, streaming in 4K, and that's just kind of a dull, it's kind of washed out. It's just a lot of white going on there. But look at the colors here. Holy crap. Nice. I think I'll leave it on that one. Anyway, a lot of the good mornings coming through here. Good morning, everybody. Holy crap. Let's do this. These Facebook ones are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comments coming through there. Good morning from Maiden Rock, Wisconsin. The neighbors. Next door neighbors in Wisconsin. I'm in southern Minnesota, so all my friends in Wisconsin, hello, how the hell are you? I'm looking forward to tomorrow, by the way. We got the border battle going on tomorrow at noon. The Vikings versus the Packers. Man, that's just going to be, I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to go. Got the pizzas pre-ordered already. We got everything ready to go. The family is excited. I'm excited. Everybody, you can't go out to the bars. Can't go out to, it's just here in the man cave. We got the big screen ready to go. But yeah, I'm super excited. Vikings versus Packers tomorrow. That's just going to be awesome. Why? Because the Vikings are going to kick ass. That's why. Let's see. I am drinking the best instant coffee. Great value brand. Yeah, great value. Isn't that great value? Isn't that the Wally World one? Who drinks instant coffee? Julie, is that you? I can't see your. I can't see the names or avatars aren't showing up this morning on the live stream, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's Julie. When she told me originally that she was drinking some instant coffee because she ran out. How dare you? By the way, I had to FedEx her some coffee because you can't be drinking that instant crystal shit or whatever the hell it is. She must have ran out again. Julie, if that's you, let me know. I'll overnight you some stuff here because you can't be drinking that stuff. Come on. Good mornings. God damn it! I gotta put my damn glasses on. Look and sound great. That's cool. That's good. That's good to know. Thank you for helping me test. It's nice to see all the names from high school. Are they on the stream? Damn it. I wish I could see. You know what? I think I'm going to pull it up on Facebook because I use Ecamm Live to do my live streams from because I push that. Ecamm Live takes my broadcast and it pushes it out to restream.io, and then from there it goes out to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And so I can see all the comments from all the platforms, from Twitch to YouTube to the comments on Facebook. But on the Facebook one, I can see all the comments. I can't see who they're coming from or their avatar. So let me pull up Facebook so I can at least see who's making the comments. Let's see here. How do I do that? Oh, I got to go to the broadcast, don't I? All right, Facebook. There's the broadcast. Oh, there's all the comments. So how do I pull all the comments up? Oh, 10. Nope. Here. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's the comments. They showed up now over on the side. Oh no. How do I mute myself? Shit. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's the comments. They showed up now over on the side. Oh no. All right, I gotta close it. I mute myself. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I saw Todd. How's it going, Todd? Maybe I need a different browser. All right. Let's try it this time this way. Groups. Coffee shop. I saw Todd. How's it going? There we go. Now we can quiet that. Maybe I need a different browser. See, all right. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I wish I could just pop out the comments just from Facebook here. So we got Todd. Good morning, Todd. How the hell are you? Michelle. Good morning. How the heck are you? Trina, that's you in Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. Joanne, drinking the best instant coffee. Oh my God, Joanne, we can't have that. I'll overnight you some coffee. I still have your address, so I'll shoot you a package of coffee. Let me know if you have. You're drinking instant, so I'm not sure if you need the Keurig, the little Keurig cups or whatever. I don't know if you drink those or not, or if you use those or not. Nice to see Trina. That was you saying great to see all the names from high school. Michelle, it's all about the vanilla chai latte. That's awesome. Todd, I can see the names. It's Joanne drinking. Drinking. He's narking on Joanne. All right, I see how it is. That's great. It is great. It's great to see everyone this morning on Facebook. It looks like mostly all of my high school friends. That's awesome. And then on YouTube and Twitch, I've got all my regulars, non-high school people. Anyway, that's awesome. This is great. Let me switch back to my shit here. There we go. All right. Back to the real world. Now I can see everything. Okay. All right. My stream element stuff keeps popping up. All my screen graphics appear to be working. The sound seems to be working. The video seems to be working. Everything seems to be working this morning for once. That's great. So anyway, yeah. So I'm just thinking like maybe doing a separate live stream for each platform just because it's too difficult to do it this way. And trying to keep track of all the comments coming in from the different platforms, and then people can't seeing what other platforms are commenting and saying and stuff. So I'm thinking like maybe I don't know, maybe I'm used to doing the Facebook thing on Saturday mornings. Maybe I'll do the Facebook live streams, the coffee shop podcasts, Saturday mornings on Facebook. And then maybe I'll do the Twitch live streams on Friday nights. And then Saturday night, I'll do the YouTube live stream stuff. And then like Mondays, like earlier in the week, I'll do the business development podcast. And I don't know, maybe I'll do the hockey podcast. I still got to reach out to my cousin again and see if he's willing to do the hockey podcast with me. We were going to do that a year ago, and it never materialized. I had too much going on, and then the coffee, then the COVID hit, and the coffee. Or I keep wanting to say coffee. The hockey season was shut down. Everything was shut down. All the sports went away. Everything. So it was. I couldn't do it anyway. So, but I just think it'd be a lot of fun to do the coffee or the God dang it. Learn how to speak, man. The hockey podcast. So JR's Penalty Box podcast. is going to be my hockey podcast, just for fun, just for shits and giggles. I'm a huge hockey freak, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to hang out and there is no other hockey podcast, believe it or not, here in Minnesota that I could find that covered youth hockey, high school hockey, the collegiate level, and the pros. It was just like one or the other. It was either just a podcast on the pro shit or a podcast for the Gophers or whatever. It was, I wanted to do a podcast that kind of covered all aspects of it. So you talk a little bit about, youth hockey in the state of Minnesota, and then some high school stuff, which I'm a huge fan of. And then some Gopher and St. Cloud and Mankato, some of the collegiate stuff, and then the Minnesota Wild stuff, the pro stuff, and fill up a full, not only podcast, but a video podcast. So I'm hoping to have that first and only video podcast that covered all aspects of Minnesota hockey. So anyway, I'll do that. Hopefully he's willing to do it. I'll probably do it either way, but hopefully he'll be able to hang out with me and do that. And like I say, maybe the business development stuff I'll do on Mondays and Tuesdays or whatever. And I'll save the other fun stuff like this, the coffee shop stuff, for Saturday mornings on Facebook. And the live streams on Twitch for Friday nights. And then the Saturday night hangouts on YouTube. So, and that way I can kind of dedicate just myself to focusing on just that platform, because it's so, if I jump onto Twitch, it has its own graphics, its overlays, its commenting section, its different system for doing, whatever, everything from, they have comments and donations and bits and all this. I'm like learning all this stuff. I'm like a total newbie on Twitch, and I'm trying to figure it all out right now. Like I said, it's the Wild West over there. We got people doing a lot of illegal shit going on, kind of like YouTube was back in the day. And the day of reckoning is coming to Twitch. That's all I can say. Like I mentioned earlier, it's you can do anything. You can do anything basically on Twitch, and it's either they don't give a shit, or they're just not big enough of a platform for people to care about yet. But when you see people streaming full-blown movies and full-blown episodes of TV shows or whatever, for like, they have audiences, and you could have 10,000 people watching a live stream, total copyright violation. Like anything like that on YouTube or Facebook or whatever would shut down in like 3 seconds. But nope, you can do all that shit over on Twitch and get away with it apparently. So that's been my experience. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to test the waters. Like I'm going to start streaming some heavy metal music or something and just test the water, see if I get a copyright violation or a strike against me or something. But I don't know. I don't get it. But all I know is the day of reckoning is coming for Twitch at some point. You're just going to wake up one morning and Twitch is going to be gone. It just won't be there anymore. So anyway, what else is going on? Not a whole lot. Pops is still hobbling around here. He broke his leg. That's what the deal was there. And so it's a bad situation for him. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's doing all right. He's fine. He's healing up. He just can't get around. He's frustrated because he can't do what he wants to do. He can't go driving around or helping people do this, that, and the other. And, so he's just got to sit there, put his leg up and heal. That's all he can do. There's not much he can do about it. So Pops, if you're watching the broadcast, I feel for you, man. I'm sorry it sucks, but stay off your feet, man. And just, let other people take care of you for once. So anyway, he's doing all right. Just, keep in your thoughts, and he'll be all right. My wife, she's doing better. Teresa had the old, leg infection. There was all kinds of shit going on here. I don't know what happened. Everything just kind of happened all in 1 week, So And for once, I wasn't the patient, you know. So, as you guys all know, I'm a cancer survivor. So, I mean, I went through my shit, a year and a half of battling cancer, and I finally beat cancer. And, you know, for once, I'm not the one being taken care of. I can help other people now. So, speaking of which, I need to pick that up as well. I need to finish up the episodes on the cancer, the Fighting CRC podcast, so I can start uploading those. And like I say, you know, I gotta get consistent on the business development podcast. I just got so much shit going on. It's just, you know, I'm trying to do too much, trying to be everything to everybody, and being nothing to nobody. So, or whatever, however that saying goes. I just got too much going on. But I need to get better with the consistency thing. I got to get the scheduling thing down, and then I can be consistent and whatnot. So, at any rate, what else? That's it. That's the business side of things. That's the health side of things. That's the everything side of things. So I'll be ending the live broadcast here very soon, and I will jump. I'm going to try to start a Facebook room. Whereas, like, normally on Saturday mornings after this, I would do a Zoom room. And I do have the Zoom room set up, ready to go. But Facebook sent me a note saying that, hey, we fixed our shit, and you can now create rooms again on your group. And so I'm going to try to create a group, or I'm going to try to create a group room on Facebook in the JR's Coffee Shop group. So if you go into the group, I'm going to create a room in there, and we can do our Hangout session there. And if it doesn't work, then I will, you know, I'm going to give it like 5 minutes. If I can't get it going in 5 minutes, I'm going to fire up the Zoom room, and, you know, I'll post the link to it. So head over if you're on if you're on Facebook, you're already in the group, so you already know you'll see the room pop up in there. If you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, head on over to my business page or my fan page or whatever the hell you call it, and become a member of the JR's Coffee Shop group. And in there, you'll see the live room that you can come hang out and chat. It's a video chat, so make sure you got your camera on, your microphone on. Or if you don't want to partake in the festivities, then you can just watch. I always get these, like, you know, 7, 8, 9 people who will log on to the chat, the video chat, and not participate. You know, I can see them there, but they for whatever reason aren't activating their camera or their microphone, and they just, I don't know, either they can't figure it out, don't know how to do it, or they just want to watch. That's fine. You want to watch the conversation. That's fine. Whatever. But it'd be better if you hung out and chatted with us. And, you know, like I say, we're just drinking coffee, hanging out, talking about shit. You know, like we would in a coffee shop. That's the whole idea behind it, is like, since we can't hang out in the coffee shop, this is the next best thing. It's just a virtual coffee shop where we can hang out and just talk about shit. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I have. Let me just take a quick peek at all these comments, make sure I'm not missing anything important. Let's see. Just a ton of good mornings. Good morning, good morning, good morning, 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 morning. Awesome. Good morning. Anyway, cheers. Again, I'm drinking the 1850 blend on my Death Wish coffee mug, and I'm gonna head on over. I'm gonna try to create the room, but I gotta kill this broadcast first so that the cameras can, you know, pick up the room. So thanks again for checking out my final test broadcast. Everything is working now. Finally, after a month and a half, I finally got my shit together, and it all came down to one piece of hardware that's just once I got rid of the 2i2, the Scarlett 2i2 audio interface, it fixed every problem I ever had. And now I've only got one problem. I can see all the comments. I just can't see who's making the comments. So I just need to fix that, and I can do that today. But at any rate, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Like I say, if you're up for it, head on into my coffee shop group and either become a member, or if you are a member, then you'll see the video, or not video, but the room that I'm going to create that you can join, and we can hang out and chat, video chat. Or if you're not yet a member, then become a member, and you can pop on in. If for any reason, like I say, within the next 5 minutes, if you don't see a room pop up, that means I couldn't get it to work, and I'll just fire up the Zoom room like we normally do, and then I'll post the link, and we'll be good to go. So, but I'm going to try the Facebook thing first, since they emailed me and said, hey, dude, we finally got our shit together. We fixed it. We fixed the problem. You can now create rooms in your group and do your video chats there instead of Zoom. So we'll see. Because right now I'm paying for Zoom, and I was hoping to do it for free on Facebook. So we'll see. We'll see. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and helping me test this final broadcast that I'm broadcasting live to all the platforms. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, I will continue the Facebook thing like this here on Saturday mornings, and I'll do the Twitch live broadcasts on Friday night, and then the YouTube live streams will be on Saturday night. So there you have it. Go Vikes. We'll see you guys again next week. Take care.